Good morning. Good morning, everybody. This is Act of God's Captive into Call of the Captives Diary, episode 16, season 4, written by Precious Chinwe Obialor-Ukazim. So, David's chief operating officer resigned after seeing the viral news of David's proposal. So why did she resign? We don't know. But let's continue to see what's up. Okay, so when David received the resignation letter from his, that is the chief operating officer, he was appalled and reached out to her immediately to know why she resigned, but there was no response. When every attempt to reach her proved abortive, he decided to let her be since he would be returning to the US the next day. Stacy has worked with him since the inception of his business organization and knows virtually everything about the company because even when he was schooling, she was the one managing the business. She has won 2 awards for the company in the space of 8 years, and he has always treated her well. The company pays her well, and he sees no reason why she would resign in such an unseemly manner. It came to him as a shock, but he hopes to get to the root of the problem once he goes back because even his father would not like to hear that Stacy has resigned. He had less than 12 hours left to leave Manchester and he needed to settle all the bills from the car hire services he used throughout the stay, the service, the accommodation, where the landlord provided different services to him during his stay in the accommodation, from simple housekeeping to more comprehensive amenities. Now, rich men, The purpose-built serviced apartment block he stayed in have in-house gyms, restaurants, shops, and 24 hours concierge services because the serviced accommodation is frequently used by the corporate travelers, such as someone working on a project far from home or someone on holiday and working from a different office for a period of time, and these services cost a fortune. I can see. He has that have restaurants. God, I beg you. Mama watched him spend so much money as he cleared the outstanding bills without a flinch because he went everywhere with her after picking her up from school to lunch. So they went everywhere together as part of their spending the little time they have together. You spent so much for the vacation. Why didn't you stay with friends or family? She asked him. Well, I love my space. And secondly, it's a luxury vacation on budget and the company takes care of the bills, he told her. Your companies? She asked him. Yeah, he answered in the affirmative. Wow, she exclaimed. So how often do you go on vacation? She asked. Sometimes annually, but I could decide to go on personal vacations at mid-year, he told her. So is this your personal vacation or are you still going to have another vacation at the end of the year? She asked. Not so sure yet unless you're coming with me. She replied with a grin, but she wasn't finding it much of a joke because she was already missing him and he hasn't said anything about when next they would get to see each other. When are we going to see each other again? She asked him and she looked into his eyes, unable to say when. I don't know yet, but we're definitely going to see very soon. I'll come back again to see you. He assured her. When? She asked. I'll come before the end of summer to see you. He told her. That's 2 months away. She murmured, looking sad. I'm going to miss you, she told him, and he took her hand, looking into her eyes. Umasinachi, I'm missing you already. If I were in control, I could make it happen the way I want. I'll stay a little longer with you, but I just have to go. And I promise you that I'll always be in touch with you. I'll come before summer ends, he assured her. It's far, she grumbled and he breathed out loudly, knowing that promising her any other time aside summer ending would be very inconveniencing for him. Okay, I'll come see you next month, he told her. Are you sure? She asked, rolling into his eyes to get the assurance. I'm very sure, he replied. I know it's not going to be easy for me, but I'll come, he assured her, and it was a bit of a relief for her. However, when it was time for David to leave the next morning, Uma started crying and clung onto him. She started crying. Somebody should go and give her a handkerchief and tissue paper so she'll clean her tears. At least he's going to inconvenience himself and come next month. And you're still crying again when he's going. He's well, oh. God will clean her tears for her. And God will hold her heart. She's the one that wants love. Love have come now. Now she's crying. Anyways, let us get to the business of the rest of the day. God bless you and see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. You can now console Uma later. Bye bye.